What is up, YouTube? It's your boy back with another one. And Merry Christmas Eve. Man, it's December 23rd. It's like 7:30 in the morning. I've been up since like 6. Got ready for work. We're heading out early today because my company decided to, or the company I work for, decided to open the stores about, an hour early today. So normally we would open at 10, but today we're opening at 9. And normally we would get there at 9 to open at 10. But since we're opening at 9, we got to be there by 8. So that's what I'm doing this morning, waking up early to get to work an hour earlier than I usually would. Man, and right now is the time I would normally wake up. But it's all good because we get out 2 hours early. So it kind of, I guess, evens out. I mean, we go in an hour earlier. So we're technically getting an hour back from our time. If we add it correctly, it is what it is. I do expect some kind of, sales rush. Because yesterday we had one, Sunday we had one, Friday we had one. And so we're going to be getting some sales today. Do see it being a little crazy, probably around noon and until we close. So I might get to vlog some more here later on today, but don't know how much. And yeah, so we'll go from there, see how much we can get done today with vlogging and everything. This post might be late like yesterday, but as long as I get you the videos, I know you guys are cool about it. But I will check y'all here in a little while once I get to work and get situated with everything. All right. What's up, guys? I'm back at home. It's been one of those days. Oh, long and boring days. Got a couple of sales, got a couple of things done at work. This morning, finished my schedule and all that good stuff. But really didn't have much else to do, and until customers walked in and whatnot. But today was just like, you know, just to get those last minute shoppers and this and that. I left work around 5:45, and it's now about to be 7 here in about 10 minutes. It took me almost an hour to get home because of traffic. There were some wrecks and all that because it was raining. Stuff like that happens when it rains. But yeah, I got home safely. Did my thing today. And of course, during the holidays, stuff happens. A couple of scammers came in trying to get some iPhones for cheap. And obviously, if we would have sold those phones to these scammers, they could have potentially, came back and charged us for the phones, the company we work for. Because, I work at Cricket, but it's a authorized dealer, meaning, they get to use the name Cricket and blah, blah, blah. And, if the people would have came, got the phones, then later, like in a few days or something, deactivated the phone, then the company loses money on that. And then since it's a high-end phone to them, they can turn around and charge the employees for that phone. So, told my employee, you can do the sale. It's up to you. I wouldn't recommend it, mostly because that's a $600 phone still. And, they're not going to let $600 slide like that. So he ended up not doing the sale. We kind of figured out a way to, get them to not buy it. Because, there's always the thing with scammers, they make it too obvious. It's like, it was 2 people came in, 2 ladies, and the one buying the phone wasn't talking. The one that was, I guess, in on the scam did all the talking, telling her, when you do it, you don't have to give them your real name. You can just put whatever name you want. And, she's telling somebody else on the phone, yeah, we're here at the store, we're about to get the phone and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just sitting there like, man, this lady's trying to scam us. So my employee proceeded to put all the information they gave him. And then this is another dead giveaway that they, made us know that it was a scam, was that they already had the info to port in their number from another carrier, but it was from Verizon. And we had asked the girl that was getting the phone, like, hey, how long have you had the number for? She was like, oh, only like a month or so. And then the lady next was like, oh, we've had it for a year. I was like, really? Which one is it? A year or a few months? So, that was another dead giveaway for us to know it was a scam. And then, of course, when my employee was doing everything, obviously the lady that was on the phone was just like, yeah, we're going to get it, for the promotion they got and blah, blah, blah. We'll meet y'all later and we'll do whatever. Like, I couldn't hear the whole thing because I was with the customer too. But when I finished my customer, my employee, I went to the back and my employee kind of followed me because I was sitting right there. And he was like, hey, do you think this is a little suspect? I'm like, yeah, I do. They're straight up scammers. He's like, what I do is like, quote them $200 and something for the phone with everything. And I guarantee they're going to ask you why. And they're going to tell you that another store told them just like 100 and something. And that's exactly what he did. And the lady that wasn't even buying the phone was the one that was arguing about the pricing. And the other lady just stayed quiet. Like, she was willing to pay, but the other one was like, oh, no, they told us one something at the other store. How are you going to charge us almost three something? And he goes, well, it sounds like the other store was waiving some fees and this and that. And she goes, that don't make no sense. I was like, I went out there, it's like, hey, I mean, in order for that promotion to go through, the number has to qualify. Your number doesn't qualify for the full promotion. So you can go to the other store, see what they tell you, but, it sounds like they know it's not qualifying, but they're going to waive some fees and everything for you. So if you want to go that route, go to the other store, they'll waive these fees and whatnot, and they'll give it to you for the one something. But at the moment, because we're low on stock and everything, we can't just give these phones out like that. So, she got mad and she was like, let's go, let's get out of here. We'll go to the other store and blah, blah, blah. And I guess she was on the phone like, oh, they're talking about this, this, and that. And, what do you want me to do? And I'm like, lady, you made it obvious that you're a scammer. You're not going to keep the phone under this number. And she's using the other girl's info to, whatever, right? But it was just funny. Like, I was like, you can just tell when people are scamming you or trying to. Like, phone companies aren't slow. We know all the tips and tricks that people use to get these phones for real cheap. And it's mostly like the people that are like, that people like that, like one that's not even purchasing the phone is the one doing all the talking. And the one that's quiet is just letting the other person do everything because they don't know what they're doing. But yeah, that was like, we had about 2 or 3 of those kind of people trying to scam us. And it was all for the iPhones. And like, no, like we've learned to, see those kind of tricks. And, they weren't going to get me. Like, on a busy day, they might have gotten me. But like today, since it was raining, everybody was really trying to get to the grocery store over getting last minute gifts. We had time to actually stop and listen to what they were saying. But yeah, it is what it is. Then obviously this morning I did my daily Bible verse and everything. And here in a little bit I'm about to get ready to go to my aunt's to go celebrate Christmas over there with my cousins and stuff. And then obviously my ex-wife is going to drop the kids off with me. And we'll go from there for the rest of the night. And then tomorrow, obviously, we're going to celebrate Christmas Day. In the morning, we got a big breakfast plan here at this house. And we're going to, cook and all this and that. And then watch football tomorrow afternoon. Then I'll take my kids to their mother. And then, of course, that's it. The next 24 hours are kind of planned already. Hopefully everything goes accordingly. I really can't wait to go eat tamales. I ate a very light lunch today. That way I'd have room for the tamales and all that. And then, of course, I know my kids are going to want to come home and snack on stuff. So we bought some snacks for them and all that. And yeah, I'm just ready. I'm ready for Christmas Eve. I'm ready for Christmas Day. I'm ready to just sit back and relax and have fun. But I know this vlog wasn't very entertaining, but I wasn't able to really record at work because it was just one of those days where it was almost impossible. But I managed to record now. But hopefully y'all enjoy this video. Hit that like and subscribe button up there at the bottom. It all helps out the channel. And of course, I will be back tomorrow with another one. But until then, you guys stay safe. God bless. Merry Christmas. And see you next time. Peace.